We should not normalize problem with waking up. You are not even sure if there is a point to get out of bed. I wasn't sure how long I can go like that. If you are like me, that means you struggle with waking up, and when the time comes and you start hearing this lovely sound, that means you are searching for this snooze button. That's exactly what I've been doing. Every time I had to wake up, I was thinking, oh, do I still have maybe 10 minutes left? Or even like, do I have to wake up? Do I have to get out of the bed? Trust me, I struggled with that for so many years. Until recently, I just fed up of it. I was saying, why do I have this problem? Why every morning has to be so miserable? But eventually I found a solution to solve this problem, because this feeling, it's really horrible. And quick disclaimer, no, it doesn't mean my every morning is so beautiful now. I'm always full of energy and on the top of the world every morning, but it's definitely moved me to the better state. And there are still days where I don't feel like I slept enough, or I simply just have some life challenges. And obviously my mornings are not beautiful every single morning. However, for sure we should not normalize problem with waking up, or the feeling that we don't want to wake up, because that's not the state where the human being should be. You are not on this earth to feel miserable every morning and with waking up with the feeling that you are not even sure if there is a point to get out of bed. That's why I decided to change where I've been, because I wasn't sure how long I can go like that. I didn't want to feel this way every single morning. So one day I started doing the research. I was looking online, I started reading the books about how to sleep. Maybe I wasn't sleeping enough. Maybe that's why I was in this state. So I read the book like Why Do We Sleep? And the 5 a.m. Club. And I've done my online research. But that doesn't seem to help at all. And that's why I start thinking a bit from the different direction. I start thinking so when was the last time I woke up and I was full of energy? I was, energized, that I really want to wake up and get out of the bed. And this thought took me to the times where I was in school. I don't know why, but it straight away took me to the times that I remind myself of the time when I was so excited on the morning. I couldn't even sleep. Do you remember the time in school where you had planned some trip with your class or with your school, and there was a trip to anywhere, it doesn't matter where you was going, but you were so excited about you going somewhere. You were sleeping so eagerly. I'm not sure how you were feeling, but I couldn't sleep. I literally was checking my phone or the time, my alarm, how much more I need to wake until I can eventually wake up, get out of the bed, get ready, because he was going on this adventure. He was going to, find out something which excites me, because this trips always was kind of exciting. But no worries, this video won't be about the trips and all that stuff. It's not a travel video. No, it's completely not about that. But it took me to some point. It took me to the point that I have realized that maybe it's not about the sleep. Maybe it's not how to get better sleep, better quality of sleep, or how to get more sleep. Maybe it's about the intention you waking up to. Why you wake up? What are you waiting for? What adventure waiting for you up there when you wake up? What excitement? What are you will be doing when you eventually wake up and get out of bed? So that was kind of example when last time I was waking up with excitement on the morning, and I was thinking Okay, so we actually were looking for something amazing. We was looking towards something, was waiting for something. And that was the time where I was really waiting to wake up. I was full of energy. It doesn't matter even if I slept 3 hours. I couldn't wait to get out of bed. And now, why we cannot get back this feeling? If that was so amazing, and obviously that's just one example of, but if that was so amazing, why we cannot kind of reproduce this state, this feeling again, just to get this amazing state back? So at that point, I decided to start planning my mornings. So I can plan something like, something simple really, like maybe I will have amazing breakfast meal, or I will go to the gym on the morning, because I love to doing this. I was looking for something that I would be looking towards to, something I will enjoy on the morning. Maybe I'm gonna have like a coffee and the book I've been trying to read for like probably the last 2 months. And to be honest, at that point, I had no idea if that's maybe just waste of time and effort. But I said to myself, frankly, I have nothing to lose. What I'm losing, I'm feeling miserable in the morning anyway, so let's try. If I had this feeling back in times when I was looking towards something, I had an amazing morning, I couldn't wait to wake up, maybe that's gonna help me. And I have to say, my first day was kind of weird, because that means you have to build a new habit that you will plan every night before. You're gonna plan your next morning, and that sounds a bit weird actually. And as far as it's okay for a couple days, then after like a week or two, you start running out of ideas and you start doing the same thing on the morning. You're still enjoying this stuff, but you are not as excited. And then I realized that something just clicked in really. Although maybe not every single morning was like full of joy and so amazing, I just realized like less and less mornings was a struggle to wake up. And it's kind of amazing pattern, because let's say even if my 50% of my morning wasn't as bad, wasn't as hard to wake up and get out of bed, that's built up this pattern where the rest of the days wasn't as miserable as well. The rest of the morning wasn't as hard. And the best part is that it is a headache. At the beginning it's kind of a headache, because you have to build these new habits. New habit of, you know, planning the next morning and stuff like that. But in the meantime, you start blending in. You start like doing that seamlessly, like without actually effort, because after a couple of days you're like, you feel so good, and you realize without really thinking about that, you start planning, okay, today I read this book and tomorrow I'm gonna read another 10 pages and stuff like that. And like you kind of building up this, I would say it's probably habit, like maybe it's like a lifestyle, morning style, let's say, that become like part of your day, actually part of your life. And look, I'm definitely not the best person on building new habits, and definitely not a good person on sticking to my new habits for the long term, but that became like so simple, because that was literally painless. I didn't have to do much. After a couple of days that became like natural for me. And actually, trust me or not, that really changed my life. That little simple thing I changed in my life. Instead of waking up with no plan, to waking up with at least a small thing to look towards to, that changed my mornings. And because of the morning, that changed my day, but that's the topic for another video probably. If I would ever predict that small tweak, small change can change my life tremendously, I would do that a long time ago, trust me. But obviously sometimes it's so hard to see and to realize how this small change, small tweak, small habit can completely change our life, because we are a human. We are so focused on the problem instead of solution that it's so hard to look 2 meters away from the problem. That's how we are built. We focusing on the problem instead of solution. But because that helped me a lot, that changed my life, hopefully this video gonna help you as well. I'm not saying that's gonna help every single person in the world, whoever gonna see this video and have a problem with waking up and struggle with waking up on the morning. I'm not saying that, but hopefully if this video will even help one person, I'm really proud I could share my experience and my, let's say, knowledge about this topic. So hopefully this video can replace this miserable feeling to the feeling of gratitude on the morning, and feeling of maybe greatness, maybe feeling of looking towards something, the good feeling actually. And it's gonna create this feeling that as soon as you're gonna jump out of bed, you're jumping out to something gonna happen quicker you get out of bed, quicker that's gonna happen to you. Hopefully that make actually sense what I'm talking about. With this lovely ending, I wish you all the best. Have the lovely mornings and enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, and if you enjoyed this video, you can always subscribe to the channel, and so you will be up to date with every videos and new updates, new tricks, life tricks, let's say. Have a lovely day and stay safe.